A new phone lineup, a new app, a host of new services, and a new brand of luxury. Motorola went all the way for this, the Motorola Signature. But before we talk about the phone, let me tell you what exactly are you getting with this and why is it so special. This 60,000 rupee phone comes with the Signature Club app, and when you buy the phone, you're given a limited complimentary access to this application. Now, this is a digital concierge that can make reservations for you at restaurants, travel bookings, cabs, golf course accesses, and much more. And if you've ever experienced a good concierge service before, you already know this is a costly yet luxurious affair. But that's not all this phone is offering, because let's be honest, the concierge might be free for a while, but you will have to pay for the dinners, the cabs and the golf. So for the same 59,999 you will spend on this phone, you do get military grade toughness in this slim form factor with 2 IP ratings and flagship specifications. The design is a bit of a learning curve, especially if you're already using a flat display phone, but once you get the hang of it, the tall display is very approachable and it also provides a decent grip. Plus, the slimness and this texture at the back gives it a very unique sense of premium. The display is a 6.8-inch Extreme AMOLED Super HD or 1.5K panel, LTPO, 165Hz and Dolby Vision compatible, so checks all the right boxes on paper. And in real life too, this is one of the most responsive screens I've tested this year. Outdoor visibility is solid, colors are punchy, and there are deep blacks even outdoors, and the experience is rarely impaired. This also brings Dolby Atmos audio, so compatible headphones give great multimedia experience, and the built-in speakers too are loud and crisp with minimal detail loss. These are also Dolby Atmos speakers with sound by Bose and support for high-res wired and wireless audio output, which is good to have if you're using a premium music service and good headphones. But to call this a flagship, the Moto Signature has to score good on the camera front. There are 4 50MP cameras at work, 3 at the back and 1 up front. And the highlight is the main light 8:8 sensor with its large pixel size, which allows this phone to capture good detail even in low light. But the best and sharpest results are delivered outdoors or in well-lit conditions. Now, compared to the wide lens, the second best lens option you have here is the 3x telephoto. This is a periscope lens, and the detail and bokeh with this one is also social media ready in most cases. But this one does struggle a bit in low light, but Moto AI covers up for that. Coming to the ultra wide now, a lot of color difference is clearly visible between this and the main lens. I think that is something Moto needs to work on, maybe with an OTA update, but the results from the ultra wide are good, detailed pictures, no warping, minimal detail loss, and very usable shots even in low lights. The selfie camera is also nice and detailed, although there is some detail loss here, but the high resolution lets you capture faster in low light, which means less shakes and better usable photos. Having an all 50MP setup also means 4K 60fps recording from all the lenses. However, the wide lens is still a step ahead, as you get 8K 30fps video support with this one. No issues in the stability or clarity department, and it feels nice to be able to jump between lenses while shooting at 4K 60fps. However, I did notice something weird with the camera interface. It is as if the touch is almost a little too sensitive when you're trying to zoom in, but that's about the only nitpick I can see with the camera system or the interface. And now we are at the performance section. There is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 chip with up to 16GB high-speed RAM and 1TB high-speed storage on tap. Great specs on paper, but there is some heating when you push this phone to a certain limit. In our testing, that limit was continuous camera use outdoors, followed by some BGMI, and then running a benchmark back to back, which most of the users are not likely to do. Under normal circumstances, the Moto Signature will give you solid sustained performance for the price. And there is also a Moto AI key here, which I used, and personally, I like having this option to quickly record my thoughts with Moto AI. Still wish this was a full fully mappable key instead. While most AI features work well, some features like Update Me can fetch out of context info at times. Like in this recording, you can see it is summarizing a message about gust of wind and temperature fluctuations. The actual message was about stock market fluctuations. Not perfect, but still good to have. I'll rate this a 6.5 out of 10, but the software experience is a solid 9 out of 10. Near stock, clean, quick, no nonsense interface. There are gestures and extra features available, but nothing is in your face, and that maintains the UI as a premium experience. Coming to the battery now, brands are getting creative with silicon carbon tech, and as a result, we have laddus in both hands. You can pick between a 10,000 mAh phone that has almost a regular phone thickness, or pick something razor slim like this and still get a full day of backup. With Moto's clean interface, this 5200 mAh battery delivered exactly one full day and standby for the night at moderate usage. You push it too hard and the backup comes down to exactly one day. The good thing is that the included 90-watt charger will power it from 10% to 98% in roughly 40 minutes. There's also wireless charging, wireless reverse charging, and wired reverse charging support, which are all good to have. I'm okay with this kind of battery backup because it is a conscious choice you will make if you choose to go with something this slim. So then what should you do about the Moto Signature? Should you buy it? Should you skip it? Let's have a pros and cons table. Pros side has the display, the promising rear main camera, the powerful specs, and the price for which you're getting this whole deal. On the cons side, you won't get more than one day of backup, the camera interface needs a bit of polishing, and the heat management needs to get better for demanding workloads. And that's our 2 cents on the Motorola Signature. Do let us know what you think about this phone. My name is Malik Beri. You're watching Gadgets 360, and I'll see you in the next video.